Welcome to another edition of The Strategist. In this episode, yeah, I actually said episode. What do you think of that? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can start your troops, or intensify or enhance them, whatever way you want to call them. I've had some people ask me about it, and they didn't know how to do it, so I want to help you. I want everyone to be able to do what they need to do to make yourself as strong as possible, to defend people as strong as possible. So what you do is how to do that is you find your research. Here's my research. Click on it. Click under the research tab. Then you go down here to where it says promotion. See infantry promotion, archery promotion, and cavalry promotion. Click on infantry promotion. Look here. Section. This is the first one. Says concentrated force and perfect defense. Okay. That's level 1. Level 2 is crossfire. See that? Level 3 is indirect protection and natural barrier. You see that? That's number 4. I mean, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3. Number 4 is jungle camouflage. The next one is harassing, attack, lock on support. And then intensive training. This is the one that enhances your troops. This is how you get the star ones, okay? This allows you to star them. As you get all the way down here to infantry promotion number 3, if you click on that, that will allow you to do T7, T8, and T9 infantry can be promoted to the highest trainable tier. That's when you can make your T7, well, let me go back to this again. That's where you can make T7, T8, and T9 all starred, okay? That's how you do it. That's what you need to do. The first step is right here. Intensive training. And if you look up at the top, it's 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels, 5 levels. At level 6 is where you need to be. Okay, so if you click on that, you have to be able to get to it. This has to be at a 10 before you can get to it. Why did I do that? Okay, that's how you do infantry to get that started, to get that intensified or get enhanced. Archery, I don't have that on this one set up like that. So section 1, see that? Level 1. Or section 1, section 2 is heavy arrow. Section 3 is weakness targeting. And insider, the next one is bowman lined up, and then toxic arrow rain and combined defense, and then intensive training. This one is the one that you need to make it start. This will allow you to go do every troop up to level 7, up to tier 7. Okay. If you want higher than that, you got to go this one, rotation battle, organized promotion. You got to do that. Then you got to get down here to this one, long range throw, and then archer promotion number 3. Remember, that's the one that gives you T7, T8, and T9. Okay, that's how you do it. So let's review. This is Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, Section 5, and then Section 6 is where you get that at, okay? So that's how you do it on archers. If you decide you want to do it on cavalry, it's again Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, Section 5, Section 6, intensive training. That's where you get it up to T7, okay? T1 through 6, that's how you enhance it right there. Then you got to go down here 1, 2 more, 3, cavalry promotion 3. That's where you get to the X one, okay? Now that's all you have to do to get a starred troop, okay? Now, to actually make the starred troop, let's go find our little fortress right here. This one is called the drill ground. This is where you actually make them. Go up here and you click on warrior, and then You click on one of these guys up here. See my star? This one. The first one is not starred. The second one is. See the star? Okay. The way you do it is you click on. This is T6. Okay. So you click on that, and you see where it says this. You have the star on the left. Click on the star. Okay. So clicked on the star, and this is how you do it. You have to have gold. I've got enough gold, so I'm going to do that. And then use it, and then it's going to take me 8 hours to make that many of them, okay? You can speed them up if you want to. That's how you do it. Okay, hopefully that helps you, and you can get going right away. Yeah. There are ways to make your troops stronger. There are ways. What you got to decide is what type of troop you want to be, because you've only got so much research that you can use. You've got only so much research time you can use. Okay? So if you want to become very good at if you take all your troop levels, your troop types, the archers, the infantry, and the cavalry, and you all combine, and you do them one at one. You do one with one, and then one of another, then one of another. You will have 3 very low average troops types. If you pick one of them, infantry, cavalry, archery, pick one of them, and you can do massive research on them and make them very good. They will be very good, better than what you have now. Okay, there is a benefit to having your troops all the same type, but that benefit only comes into place if you have it set up right. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go up here to the research. Research. Click on the research. This one is where you can get the moderate battle. Okay? Click on that. It doesn't matter what percentage you have. See, I'm at 26%. That doesn't matter. What does matter is what troop you're maximized at, okay? Now, in order to get to the next level, you have to have all of these at level 3, okay? So I have infantry, impact, max. That's up to level 5. I have the archery at 3, and I have the cavalry at 3. Now, I maximized this one, the infantry, and got the other 2 where I could just go to the next level. Okay? So this one got to the next level. This is what it does. Okay? I'm not really, it's in PvP, that's player versus player. Warriors of higher tiers dominate those of lower tiers. The larger the tier gap, the more dominant they are. Okay. Now, let's look at this one. This one gives me, as a queue consisting solely of infantry, their regular attack damage will be increased up to 5%. See, I have it maxed. Those add up. Okay, those will add up to all your march types. Every type of march you have, it will be used for it. All right, so I got down here, and then I got down here to the best shot. The best shot, I have to get to at least 5. The best shot, let's see, increases the defending side HP in Rock Arena. Okay, that's only good for Rock Arena. I don't really care about it that much. I'm not really playing that as much. So I get that down here, and look here, infantry is embattled is max. The other ones are at 5. Well, cavalry's at 6. But anyway, what that does is if a queue consists solely of infantry, their defense will be increased by 10%. Okay? That means we increase their defense by 10%. Now you come down here again, and you've got to get this to 5. The suppression to 5. All that does is, it's again, player versus player. Warrior of higher tiers dominate those other ones. Okay? And that will tell you what it does. And if you click the little eye over there, it tells you the information. Okay? Alright. So the next step will be to get to here. You need to get this to 5. This one increases the defending side attacks, defense, in Rock Arena. Again, I'm not really worried about Rock Arena. I'm only going to get the minimum I have to get to the next level. This one will be actually 10. Let's get to 10. All right, so here's my other stuff here. Infantry. If a queue consists solely of infantry, their attacks will be increased, and it goes up in increments of 1%. The start one, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%. All this adds up to 10%. I'm going to max that because I am more concerned about my infantry than I am the rest of it. Okay? So then you go down here, and then you have to get this to 5, or this. You have to get all these to level 3 or 5, I forget. Well, let's see. 5. You have to get all these to 5. These need to go to 10. I'm going to make my infantry go to 10. These other ones will be 5. Then I'm going to get to this one, okay? And then when I get down to the bottom one, that will get me more defense on Rock Arena. I'm not really worried about that, so I might not even do this one. I might not even do this one because this is also... Well, actually, I probably will. Okay, so anyway, that gives you an idea of a moderate battle. Yeah, people like to tell me, oh yeah, I got 25%, I got 50%. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you have because unless you're using all 3 troops, and then you're only going to be average, low average. Okay? Now then the next one that you look for is Art of War. So many people overlook Art of War. The first level increases your infantry training speed. What I do is I just get what I need to get to the next level. Enhanced weapons. This one gives you another weapon stand. Weapon stands, you've already probably figured out. If you haven't, that's how you increase the amount of troops you can train at one time. Okay, then we go down here to this one, simulated battle. If you notice, all these I have set up. I'm worried about infantry, but I'm worried about getting to the next level. Okay, so I got in here to the next level, and this one increases the all warrior HP hit points. The more hit points you have, the harder it is for you to get killed. Okay. Then I got down to this one, and notice this one is maxed. The reason it is this increases infantry training capacity by 2,000. That's why it's maxed. I don't have these other ones set up yet. What I did originally was to get what I had to get the minimum to get to Unstoppable Army. Unstoppable Army increases the enemy falling conversion rate in invasions. So when you go to attack somebody, or when they're attacking you, it's an invasion, and that will increase their fallen to 15%. Okay, by 15%. That's how you get more kills. That's why people don't want to mess with you. All right. Now, another thing is if you're going to be an attacker and you're going to like to attack people a lot, I'm not really doing that this much in this one, but if you look at these, you have to get to this one, and you have to get all these to level 1. So you get them all to level 1, then you get to this level, then you get this done, right? Now, to get to these, you need to get this to level 3. You get this done, and you want it to get to this next level. All you gotta do is you gotta get each one of these to 5, right? Then you get to this. Then this one increases your witch doctor capacity. It helps it again. And to get to this, you have to get this to level 1, okay? Now, this is where it gets interesting. Isolated War. Isolated War increases the fallen to injured conversion rate in solo invasions. That means if I'm attacking by myself, I'm attacking somebody in an invasion, my normal death rate would be decreased by the percentage of how many of these I have set up. And I can get all the way up to, if I wanted to do it, I can get it saved 15% if I stayed with it long enough. Now this one is a healing one. This increases your, enables witch doctors to take in some more injured warriors even when full. That one's okay. You can max it out if you want to. But if you're going to be doing on attacking, Isolated War is very important. Now then, you can break it down where you say, people tell you, oh, well, infantry's not good against this, and cavalry's not good against this, and archer's not good against this. This is their weakness. Okay, this is how you make their weakness not as much of a weakness. Okay, again, in research, everything is under research. Go all the way down to infantry, to the promotion levels, remember? As you can see, I have my infantry at 34% filled out, okay? This is why. This is what each one of these does. It increases the infantry attack, okay? So it's at 10%. I maxed it. Infantry defense goes up 10%. I maxed it. Crossfire, okay? Increases infantry counter against archers. Remember, people like to be archers a lot? Infantry will fight archers better than the other ones do if you do the training. So this one, I've got that increasing the counter against. So I've got that set up. See how you can get it all the way up to 10% if you want to. I didn't do that. I just got it to what the minimum I needed to do. Then I went down here to this one, indirect protection. Indirect protection reduces the infantry's critical damage taken. That means if somebody hits you and their hero is triggered, that would be a critical damage. You can reduce how much critical damage that your troops take. See, I've got it reduced to 6%. Wasn't really worried about doing that. I got this one, the barrier increases infantry defender defense. Defender means if your base is being attacked, you get that. You get extra defense. And I have it up to 9%. This one I will eventually. Should be a priority for me to do. But I haven't got to that yet. I haven't done that yet. I was doing other stuff. Jungle camouflage. If you click on it, it says it increases infantry counter against archers. You can have it up. I have mine up 5%. So my infantry fights archers better than it does any of the other troops. Or helps it. Now, this is something that I've really worked on. As you can see, I have 13 out of 15. Wonder why you did that. Infantry increases infantry attack against everything. Mine is up 16%. You can make it go all the way up to 20%. So I've almost got this one max. Okay? That's important because I want my infantry to be able to attack. I use infantry more than I use anything else. I'm specific on it. All these things will add up, like with moderate battle. Remember, moderate battle says that a queue consisting solely of one type of troop gets extra. Well, this is on top of this. Okay, now I have lock on support. What that does is increases infantry defense. My infantry defense is at 10%. Whenever your base is being attacked, your infantry fights harder or defends better. Like this, that kills more people. That's what you like. That's what I like. So then I went over here and I wanted to get the intensive training. I wanted to get that. That's where I get my starred at, remember? And then that's where I'm at here. I haven't done anything down here yet. That's what the whole deal in a nutshell was with the infantry and why you wanted to do what you want to do. Now, if you were worried about archers and you were really wanting to intensify your archeries, you want to do this. All right, so look, heavy artillery, arrow rain. That means you need to get these to 5%. Both these have to be to 5%, and that would be maxed. So when you do that, you're going to increase your archer attack, and when you do it max, it's going to be 10%. Your defense will be the same thing, up to 10%. Heavy arrow, you come in here, and what does that do? Increases archery counterattack against cavalry. Archers are weaker against cavalry, so they want to be able to hit the cavalry and stop them hitting them. So if you find somebody that's coming in with nothing but archers, if you were to counter that, that would be with cavalry. Cavalry is deadly to archers. Okay, so there you go. That gives you that, and then you get down to this one. This is weakness targeting. That one increases the archer's critical rate. Remember when I was telling you about infantry's critical rate? Whenever a hero is attacking with a trigger rate, that's critical damage. This reduces it. Okay? And in order to get to the next level, which is Bowman lined up, you need to have these at 5%, so that'll max them. Okay? Remember, max goes up to 5. Click it. Actually, it goes up to 10. I was wrong. So to get to 5, you need 5%. You can intensify it all the way up to 30%. Think about that. If you want to reduce the heroes hurting your troops. Insider, that's the same thing. Increases archers' invader defense. If somebody's attacking you and you have archers as your defense, this helps it. Okay, this will also help you fight more against cavalry, and that gets you all the way up to 10%. If you see a bunch of cavalry trying to attack you, then you want to do that with your archers. Okay, toxic arrow rain. What does that do? That increases your archer attack against anything, and then you can go all the way up to 20%. If you are going to specialize in archers, you need to really do that. Combined defense increases your archery defense against anything that's attacking it. So if you have your base set up with archers, then you want to do that. So you can make it go up to 20%. This is on top of your building defenses and your other research defense. That's what helps it make fights better, okay? Now we're going to go down to intensive training. Remember, this is important. This is when I tell you you get your starred. When you get starred, for instance, if you have a level 6, and then you have a level 6 starred. Level 6 starred is better than level 6. Level 7 is better than level 6 starred, but not by as much as it is level 7. Then you go to level 7 starred, and then you go to level 8, and then you go to level 8 starred, then you go to level 9 starred, level 10 starred, and so forth. Okay, cavalry. There's a lot of people that I'm finding out that likes to attack with cavalry. Well, that's great. Make it better. Use this. Increases cavalry attack rate. See, you can do that. And you can increase it all the way up to 10%. You have to, actually. Defense. Cavalry defense. Same thing. Then you get down to the cavalry charge. Guess what it's fighting against? Cavalry. If you have somebody hitting you with cavalry, the natural defense against cavalry are infantry. Infantry will slow the cavalry's progression in an attack. They can't get through them as fast as they can, like archers or whatever. So if you're fighting someone that if you see somebody when you scout them and they have cavalry, send in infantry, and you'll destroy them. Okay, so it increases that makes them go that, and then let's say have this defense set up against it, okay? You should do that if you're going to be a cavalry. Sufficient forage. What does that do? Increases your cavalry load. Remember we learned the other day, or I've told people, I'm going to tell you again, T1 cavalry has the best load capacity. Now they suck when they fight, but they have the best cavalry. They have the best load capability. So if you're going to have an attack, what I normally do is find out what's there, and I try to minimize my losses, and I load my cavalry with T1s, my squad 2 and 3 with T1s, and I have this in effect. Look what you can do with it. If you click on it, you can increase your load capacity up by 100%. You tell me that's not good. The next one is speed. You want your cavalry to march faster? Increase its speed. Look what you can do. All the way up to 100%. That's important if you want to be a cavalry person. And then this is where you get the military deception. Military deception, what do you think that does? Right, it's against infantry and increases your fighting ability against infantry, which is the weakness. You can increase it by 10%. Okay? Now then, we're going to go down here again, and we're going to see rapid assault. What do you think rapid assault does? It increases cavalry attack. If you're a cavalry person, and you're going to be a cavalry you want to attack with cavalry, you want to do this. Okay. What I would do normally is just go down here as fast as I can and get this enhanced stuff so you can star it. You have to get the rapid assault to 10. And it goes to 20. Or 15, I'm sorry. So you see there? And then this one is for defense, cavalry defense. That's your intense. Your intensive training is how you star them. This gives you some more, reduces the cavalry training cost, and that one increases the cavalry promotion capacity. Remember when you were promoting them? That's how you can increase how many you can do at one time. Now you're down here to this one. This is increases cavalry counter against infantry. This will help your cavalry fight infantry, and you can get it up to 10%. Here's the thing is, if the cavalry is completely outfitted to fight infantry, and the infantry is completely outfitted to fight cavalry, if they're if they're both hit the same promotion levels, the infantry will still have the variance, will still hold the upper hand against fighting cavalry. If they're the same tier level, same hero, and same beast, all those beasts are to helping each other, are part of the same thing, then you're going to be able to do better against what you would normally. Okay. Anyway, I hope this helped you learn a little bit more about why you should I suggest you should really specialize in one troop type over the other one so you can actually be really good at something instead of just like average. All right, well, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great one.